Here's an uncomfortable truth that might just change everything for you. You're not unmotivated, you're misaligned. You want the result, but you don't actually want the reality that creates it. This is what I call the motivation misalignment, and once you get this, you'll finally understand why you keep stopping, slipping, or sabotaging yourself on the path to your goals. Think about it for a second. You want those great grades, but you don't want the long, sometimes tedious, study hours. You want a healthy, fit body, but you don't want the daily practice of discipline with food and exercise. You want to be confident, but you're not willing to face the discomfort that actually builds that confidence. You want progress, but you don't want the patience it requires. You want to achieve mastery, but you don't want to go through the messy, awkward middle part where you're not very good yet. See the pattern. You want the identity, but you actively avoid the behaviors that build it. And I want to be very clear. This is not laziness, it's misalignment. Your goals and your habits are simply pointing in completely different directions. I remember a student once told me, "I want to be a top student." It sounded great, but every single night, the work felt exhausting. Studying felt heavy, reading felt boring, doing practice problems felt completely overwhelming. He was convinced he just lacked motivation, that something was wrong with him, but the truth was much simpler. He wanted the label, not the lifestyle. He wanted to be seen as excellent, but he didn't want to live like someone who is excellent. The moment he had this realization that top students don't just magically get good grades, but they live in a system of habits that supports excellence, everything clicked. The misalignment disappeared. He stopped just wanting the identity and started wanting the actual behaviors. And that shift changed everything for him. Here's the tension that you're probably feeling. Motivation fails when your desired identity does not match your daily actions. Your brain naturally resists tasks that feel disconnected from who you believe you are. It's a form of self-preservation. That's exactly why you procrastinate. It's why you get overwhelmed so easily. It's why you self-sabotage right when you're about to make progress. It's why you start strong and then fade out. And it's why you chase these short, intense bursts of motivation instead of building real, lasting consistency. Your brain is just sending you a signal. It's saying, "Hold on, this doesn't feel like me. This isn't what we do." But here's the beautiful release from that tension. You don't need more motivation. You don't need another productivity hack or a new planner. You need identity alignment. When your habits perfectly match your identity, motivation becomes automatic. You stop forcing it and you start flowing with it. It's no longer a battle. So, how do we actually do this? How do we realign our motivation with our identity? Here's the practical, step-by-step process. First, you have to choose your identity before you choose your action. This is a crucial switch. Instead of saying, "I want to get better grades," which is an outcome, you say, "I am becoming a consistent student." That's an identity. Identity leads to action, which then creates motivation. Second, make your habits match who you want to be. Start asking yourself powerful questions. What would a disciplined student do right now? What would a confident speaker practice today? What would a healthy person choose for lunch? Your new identity provides the answer. It becomes your compass for every decision. Third, build what I call aligned actions. These are small, manageable habits that feel deeply connected to your future self. It's not about overhauling your entire life overnight. It's about taking one small step that reinforces your new identity. Maybe it's just 10 minutes of review, one practice problem, reading one single page, a quick 5-minute cleanup of your workspace, or having one slightly uncomfortable social interaction to build your confidence. These small, aligned actions are the bricks you use to build your new identity. Fourth, and this is a big one, stop forcing inspiration. Stop waiting to feel like it. Motivation is a side effect, not a requirement. It's the reward you get for showing up. When your identity and your actions are in sync, motivation just appears. It shows up to the party you've already started. And finally, number 5, Accept the reality of the work. You cannot want the outcome and reject the process. They are two sides of the same coin. The lifestyle builds the label, not the other way around. The daily grind is what forges the glorious identity. Your identity is the engine of your effort. It's the fuel. When your goals and your identity finally match, you stop fighting yourself. You're no longer swimming against the current. When your habits align with who you want to become, motivation becomes effortless. You don't have to feel inspired every single day. You just have to feel aligned. And the moment you start to embody the lifestyle that your future self needs, something magical happens. The results start chasing you, not the other way around. So, your mantra for today, and for every day forward, is this: align identity, accelerate action, let your future self be the guide for your daily habits. If this video helped you understand motivation in a new way, please share it with someone you know who keeps wanting the goal but struggles with the grind. We all know someone like that, and drop a comment below and tell me, what identity are you aligning with today? I'd love to hear it. Let's create a community that moves with alignment, not with pressure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.